Hey, what's up, amazing friends? So, as an international student, one essential thing that you should be thinking about when it comes to planning your student permit application is the timeline. One good question that you should ask yourself is like, do I have enough time? So do I have enough time for the school application? Do I have enough time for the visa application? Do I have enough time for me to move to Canada, settle before starting school, etc., etc. So in this video, one tip that I would be sharing to you guys is how to find out the processing time for a student application here in Canada. So I would be explaining it step by step. I'm going to show you the website, how to get there, so that you will have an idea of how much time you should budget for the student application so that you can arrive in the intake that you have set. Yeah, let's go on with the video. Okay, so we're here in Google. So what I would usually type here is IRCC processing times 2023. Going to click processing times. Okay, so we're now in the check processing time page. So generally it just means that these are the times, or like it's a research of IRCC. They observed how much time they needed to process an application in the past, so that's what is showing in this page. So it's still a case-to-case basis within like the individual application, but at least you have like an idea of how much time it usually takes for a student permit or a work permit or a visitor visa, etc. So we're gonna click here, and then we're gonna go find temporary residence, and then we're gonna click study permit from outside Canada, and then we're just gonna click processing time. So if you can see here, it says like study permit outside Canada would take at least 7 weeks. This 7 weeks would include the time you submitted your application until they have made their decision and hopefully approve your student visa application, right? So it does not include like you sending your passport to the visa application center, like the one in Makati, and then the time that you would give your biometrics if you need to give it. So also just to inform you, like it's updated weekly. So the last time they updated it is August 22. So I've also noticed that they are doing everything that they could to process it earlier. I've known people who had the visa earlier than 7 weeks. At least you would be able to budget your time according to what is written there. But also you would have also depends on what time you submitted the application. You should check it every now and then, because again, it changes. It can be faster or slower depending on the amount of student visa applications they receive, or so for example the number of other permits, for example the student extension or the tourist visa or the work permit visa, like an increase of any of those would have an effect on the processing capacity of IRCC. So it's fairly easy. You just have to know how to get to the website and what buttons to click. But I hope that you've learned something from this video. But if you're an aspiring international student who wants to do their student application by themselves, I have really helpful videos in this playlist right here where you can check out right after this video, so that you will have increased knowledge, increased perspective on what to prepare, how to submit, and how to wait for your approved student visa. So again, my name is Fab and I'll see you on that video.